This is a battle in the Scourge of God tournament. It's between Poccopacs, a well-known tournament player from Rome 2, and someone whose name I'm not even going to try to pronounce. You'll see on the result screen. For the Ulans and Poccopacs, we have 4 Germanic Levy up front. I guess these guys think, oh no, sorry. 2 Germanic Pikes. He has 4 Germanic Levy, but not up front. 2 Pikes in the center. Then he has 4 Germanic Archers, 4 Agathyrsi Warriors, and these guys have Foxes. They scare the crap out of... oh, they look badass. They scare the crap out of enemy infantry, all units actually, but they don't have a bonus against large anymore. So they will die horribly to cavalry. Then we have... let's see, so he has a scary main infantry contingent. He has some Germanic horsemen, heavy melee cavalry, extremely good against both cavalry and in charging down enemy infantry. So noble Alani cavalry, and then noble Alani cavalry, noble Alani cavalry, 2 Germanic horsemen. The general is an Alani general, also a decent cavalry unit. Now for the Sassanids, we have Royal Persian Archers, Persian Bows upgraded to triple bronze chevrons. Then we have Immortals, Spearmen, 2 Persian Levy, 3 Persian Levy on each flank, so 3 Immortals, 3 Persian Levy. Here we have Sogdian Warriors, or Sogdian Warriors actually, not Sogdian, Sogdian Warriors. Very high melee attack, but the melee damage is not impressive. These Sogdian Warriors can be good in a flanking role, but as mainline infantry they will die to cavalry and a lot of the other infantry in the game. Then we have Persian mounted bows here, and in the back we have a few Savaran cataphracts and a Nuft thrower. Now this is very dangerous what the Sassanid player is doing. These spear lines could get charged into oblivion if Poccopacs is aggressive enough with his cavalry. The Persian bows are actually losing quite a few men to the Germanic archers. The Germanic archers firing on the Royal Persian archers are taking them down. Royal Persian archers have some armor, but not enough to shield them from focus fire. They have a Cretan archer type of shield on their backs, and they're actually... oh, that was interesting. Between firing volleys, they bring out the shields. I don't know if that shield actually gives them a missile block chance though. I'm guessing it doesn't, since it was removed on the Cretans, but I haven't checked that yet. While I was blabbering, here we have an engagement of cavalry crashing into Persian Levy. The Persian Levy just disappears under the cavalry. The Germanic Levy also a fairly weak unit on the charge against enemy cavalry, but this engagement is fairly even. Both players pulling out to get a second charge, and Savaran cataphracts rushing in. That's going to be potentially very dangerous. But there is so little cavalry support in the center now for the Sassanids that they could just get rushed and charged into oblivion. The Savaran cataphracts have not been pulled out yet, so these Germanic Levy are actually able to get quite a few kills against them. Savaran cataphracts breaking. Savaran cataphracts are decent, but they're not great. They are fragile compared to the heavier cataphracts. Still very, very good against infantry. It seems like the Sassanids wants to reorient his lines here, go over and support his cavalry, but ooh, too late. The enemy general is dead. So the Sassanid general is dead, and you can see the Persian bows with their terrible morale just routing off the field. They've had enough. Morale is massive, and I quite like that you can see the morale on the units now. So this is -5 for these Persian bows that had taken casualties, and 18 for these guys, 46 for the Immortals, 27 for the Sogdian Warriors. So the general being dead is going to impact the Sassanid army massively, and especially since we have these Agathyrsi warriors with their fear effect, it will be interesting to see how quickly they can make the enemy general, or the enemy troops, sorry, the enemy troops go bye-bye. Here we have Immortals, Spearmen rushing in. Very high armor, some of the highest armor in the game. This Germanic pike is just going to die. But here we have the stuff. Agathyrsi warriors crashing into the Immortals. Ooh, the Immortals are dying quick. Those Agathyrsi warriors can do a lot of damage, and I like what Poccopacs is doing here, using his pikes to get his Agathyrsi warriors into the fight. And then here you'll see the Sogdian warriors just disappear under the Agathyrsi. Even though the Agathyrsi basically have no armor, and these Sogdians are getting absolutely destroyed. 50 melee attack, 56 weapon damage is massive, together with the armor piercing. Now let's see if we can see some naft throwing action here. Might have missed it, but I didn't hear any explosions. So, might have missed the epic explosions there.
The tide of battle turns in our favor.
And now the Yulan army is just surrounding and destroying the Sassanid army piece by piece. When the general died, there wasn't really much they could do. The army shatters. Good game to both players. Agathyrsi warriors did a lot of work. Some of the Immortals did well too, but I suspect they were up against these level troops. A lot of kills done by the archers, Germanic archers, but mostly against enemy skirmishers, which they are good against. Archers are sort of anti-skirmish troops. Sogdian warriors just underperform against a unit like Agathyrsi warriors are shock infantry, all shock infantry, double-handed axes, Folks units from fire units. Charge them with cavalry and they disappear. Do not try to engage them with infantry unless you have far superior infantry. So the Ulans brought that one home. We had a situation of 6 cavalry versus 4 cavalry, and these Savaran cataphracts are great, but you need to be really active in cycle charging. You don't want to engage them for too long against melee cavalry. Even, Alani cavalry is going to tear through them in extended melee, and so are Germanic levy if they have cavalry support. So this type of Sassanid build would really need to hammer the infantry with cavalry in order to be able to win, because this infantry corps isn't going to be winning any battles alone. The skirmishers as well, they are very expensive for what they can do, so it can be very problematic to use them against infantry cavalry armies. But we'll see further in the tournament if players are able to make a good use of skirmish. Thus far we've seen skirmishers being put to good use against each other basically, but not against cavalry and infantry, because it's going to be very difficult to do the damage that you need to do with skirmishers to cavalry and infantry for an extended time when someone is rushing you. So thanks to Poccopacs and Bear, I'm not going to try to you can understand why I said I wasn't going to try to pronounce this. Bear. Bear and then something. So Poccopacs advances to the next round in the tournament, commanding the Ulans. Strength and honor.